Christian leadership requires sacrifice. Sacrifice is one of the way of life of a Christian leader. The leader of all leaders, our perfect example, Jesus, he said, a good shepherd lays down his life for the sheep. So you see, what makes you a good leader is that you have something to sacrifice. You are living consistently a life of sacrifice. Yes, you made sacrifices last month. Yes, you made sacrifices last year. Today is a new set of sacrifices you are willing to make. You must be willing to sacrifice at all times. God has no use for men who have nothing to sacrifice. I am grateful to God for the kind of leaders we have in SGS thus far. Sincerely, I must commend your level of sacrifice. The way you sacrifice your time, your money, your comfort, despite that they are in short supply, it shows that many of you are in touch with God. And for those who are listening and you have not yet imbibed the culture of sacrifice, it's a clarion call. Everyone God called was busy. Everyone God called had something they were doing. Everyone that God used for his glory, they were busy. Elisha was riding 12 tractors. Peter and Andrew were fishing. Matthew was at work. All of them had something they were busy with. Despite their busy schedule, despite their businesses, God called them to sacrifice for him despite that. So the mere fact that you are busy is even a qualification for God's call. Most of our leaders are busy. We have leaders who are pastors of churches, who are apostles, who are doctors, who are professors, who are business owners in different places. Despite that, from Nigeria and beyond, they are committed to the work. They make sacrifice on a daily basis. God has no use for straying donkeys. The donkey needs to be tied somewhere. God will now come and meet you where you are tied to make use of you. So despite your busy schedule, God is saying, give me some of that extra time. In spite of your commitment, I know you are committed, but in this your commitment, still give me time. Sacrifice will produce commitment to keep you going. It will produce the perseverance and the resilience when it gets hard. It will produce the consistency to continue against all odds. It will produce in you the ability to finish what you started. 2 Corinthians 11 verse 27. Paul was speaking. He said, several times we are weary. Several times we go through pains. But despite that, we cannot be stopped. Because he understood that this is the pathway of a Christian leader.